Yo, Wonder Woman. What's going on YouTube? I'm Daniel and I'm back and I saw Wonder Woman. That's right, people. Yo, this movie though. Emotional, groundbreaking, really well written. Themyscira, incredible place. The women in the film, strong. Patty Jenkins, thank you for this movie. Zack Snyder, thank you for this movie. This is what DC needed. It gives DC that much more backbone. It was really well edited. I noticed throughout the film, I'm like, damn, they're really trucking along here. It's not really slow. It's not fast. They're really letting the movie breathe. The characters, man. They made me care about Steve Trevor, bro. Chris Pine, thank you for being in this movie. I never thought I would say that. Steve Trevor and Diana's chemistry, like her going to man's world. She doesn't understand her place in the world. It's just really cool, like a fish out of water type thing. Wonder Woman trying ice cream for the first time, straight out of Justice League War, I must say. Nice touch. Like switching around, like this review is going to be kind of all over the place because this movie is really dense. I'm going to be covering a lot of ground. The first like 15 minutes of the movie is Diana becoming Diana. You see her as like a little kid, like a little 6-year-old girl, then she's 12, and then she's Wonder Woman. She's Diana. She's training. She wants to train. Hippolyta does not want Wonder Woman to train. She's scared that she's not ready to handle her actual destiny, so she's constantly lying to her. I like how the Amazons are all battle ready, but when it comes down to fight, they're like, "No, we're gonna kick it at the home base." I really thought that was really interesting because Wonder Woman's like, "We're Amazons. We're supposed to defend the world, and you guys are trying to stay at the home base. What's all this training for if you guys aren't going to use your abilities?" This movie was a lot more than I expected it to be when it came to war. It covered a lot of ground in this film. There's a lot of traveling in this film. Alright, let's go into some spoilers. Why do they gotta do Steve Trevor like that, yo? Why they gotta kill off Steve? I mean, I get it. He's gotta make that sacrifice, you know, so he can save the day and she can save the world tomorrow, or whatever he says. Damn, that was like super, super sad because I noticed a similarity between Diana and Steve. It was really similar to the Titanic and Rose and Jack and how they just barely meet each other, then they really get to know each other and they know, like they really feel a connection, and then boom, one of them gets taken from the other one. It's super emotional. That's what the ending of Wonder Woman felt like. I was like, whoa, I was not expecting Chris Pine like to go like deep like that, yo. Wonder Woman was just super excited to save the day the whole time in this film. She's always looking for the goodness in everybody, and that was something that Patty Jenkins and Zack Snyder, they really hit the nail on the head this time around with the hope, with the hero being a hero. You know, a lot of people didn't like Batman vs Superman because it was super grim. That was the grim before the dawn. You know, Justice League's coming around the corner. Superman's coming back. It's gonna be hype. I think Wonder Woman just really did a good job of giving Wonder Woman a backstory. We know where Wonder Woman comes from now. We know her point of view. We kind of put things in perspective now. So if we go back and watch BVS, we'll have different lenses on this time around, you know. So just this movie was just crazy good, people. They kept Ares under wraps, which is awesome. They saved him to the end of the movie. He wasn't even suited up until like the last 20 minutes of the movie. Fine with me. They gave the introduction to Ares in the beginning of the film on Themyscira, what happened with Zeus and all that stuff. He's always in the background, kind of whispering in people's ears, like starting the ball, getting the ball rolling, you know. He's always like starting shit. That's just what he does because he lives off that power. In order for him to get stronger, he needs basically humanity to fight all the time. The stronger the war is going, the stronger the like people are fighting, the stronger he is. So if people don't fight, he doesn't have any strength. I like how like Ares was getting thunderbolts, and Wonder Woman charges up her powers. She sees Steve Trevor die. She charges up, boom, blasts Ares, boom. Crazy, crazy good. Overall, I really enjoyed Wonder Woman. If there's a widescreen and people are in the foreground, you can really notice the blue screen is blue screen on Themyscira because Themyscira is a super bright place. So when you mix those two things, sometimes the color grading doesn't match the blue screen. When Diana falls in the very beginning, when she's a little kid, you can really notice the blue screen there. That's like the only spot that I really noticed blue screen like bad. Other than that, like I really enjoyed it. I really liked Wonder Woman. What do you guys think of Wonder Woman? Comment below in the comment section. Make sure you guys like and subscribe.